Yo, what's going on everybody? Chillcat Gimme here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Anderson Consolidated Schools bus fleet and rigs of rods. Anderson is a fictional bus company based out of Arkansas, and we've got over 30 buses. We'll start some up, others will just walk around, but without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. So starting out with the spares, we have bus 1002. This is a 2010 ICCE 200 with the max force 7. We'll walk around to the back row here, and this thing is mostly, if not all, incandescent. No crossing gate, no light monitor, pretty much standard. We've got a black coat on here, which honestly I'm not a fan of. We do have an incandescent stop sign on here, so this thing is all incandescent. So now let's check out the inside. We've got brown seats in here. We'll walk to the back. In this bus, we've got sonar, we've got cameras. No light monitor, like I said earlier. We do have a nice sonar tablet, though. So, looking around, pretty standard CE. Let's go ahead and let's start this thing up. All right, there's your typical max force 7. We'll give it a few revs. Just your standard ROR max force 7. Let's go ahead and we'll shut it off. And that will be it for 1002, a 2010 ICCE 200 with the max force 7. Up next we have 1477. This is a 2014 ICCE 300 with the max force DT. This bus is mostly all incandescent, although we do have an LED stop arm, which is nice, and we also have a crossing gate and a light monitor, which is also nice. So there's a view from the front again. Here's our LED stop arm that I was just ranting about a minute ago. Let's walk to the back again. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and walk on inside. Going on in, we can see that we have gray seats, and it's pretty much all like 1002 besides the seats on the inside, although we do have a nice light monitor up there. And yes, it does work. We'll run some warning lights here in a minute, but first, let's start it up. Now these sounds are amazing. It is not your typical max force DT. Listen to this thing. And to prove that the light monitor works, Scope will turn on the ambers, and yes, it does work. But with that being said, let's go ahead and we'll shut the bus off. And that's going to wrap it up for 1477, a 2014 ICCE 300 with the max force DT. Now let's get moving on to 1506. This is a 2015 ICC with the max force DT. Let's walk around to the back. We can see that, well, it's all incandescent, except for the stop sign, just like 1477. But what's different about this bus from the other two is that we have high definition cross view mirrors, which is nice. Let's walk on inside 1506, and as you can see, it is exactly like 1477 on the interior. And that is it for 1506, a 2015 ICC with the max force DT. Moving on to something a little different, this is also a spare. It is bus 1531. It's a 2015 Bluebird T3 FE All-American, and this thing is nice. 3 side window exits. If this bus flips over, you are getting out of this thing in no time. We have mostly incandescent besides the stop arm. And, well, just like the other 2 buses that we just talked about, let's go ahead, walk out on this side. We've got underfloor storage on this thing, which is awesome. We've got sonar, just like the other buses. And, well, let's go on inside, and we will start this bus up as well. After we walk to the back, we've got a little bit of a darker-ish gray seat. We've got the child check button up there. We've got cameras, of course, sonar, like I mentioned, and we've got a different style of light monitor. Let's go ahead, and we will get into the driver's seat camera here, and we'll start it up. So there's the sound of the Cummins 6.7 liter ISB in there. We'll give it a couple of revs. I do like this bus, I do. All right. And, well, there isn't too much about this bus, so we'll go ahead and we'll shut it off, and let's get to the full-time buses. And here we are with the full-time buses. It's going to get a little laggy through here. There are a lot of buses, but regardless, here is 2401. It's a 2024 Thomas saf-t-liner C2 with the Cummins in there. We've got underfloor storage, and it is awesome. I like this bus. We've got LEDs all the way around. We even got the signboard on the back. I love it. I love it. We've got dual stop signs on this thing, and speaking of stop signs, we have a stop arm camera out here, which is awesome. Let's go on the inside and let's start this bad boy up. Oh, listen to that beautiful sound of the Cummins in there. Let's go, we'll give it a couple of revs. Wow, I love the sound of this thing. All right, we've got a light monitor down there. We've got our Zonar thingamabobber right there. We've got the tablet. I think every single one of our buses has that tablet. I am not 100% sure, but I think they do. We've got the CB radio right here so we can communicate with other drivers during routes. And look, we've even got a dash cam. Well, let's not waste too much time, so we'll go ahead and we'll shut the bus off. Moving on to the next bus, here's bus 1908. It's a 2019 Bluebird T3 FE All-American. We've got air horns up top up there. Oh yeah, we've got a stop arm camera, an LED stop arm, underfloor storage. I love this thing. Let's walk around, little bit laggy. And well, other than that, it's pretty much like all the other T3s. Let's see, we've got LEDs, except for the warning lights. And we'll just walk around this thing. We're not going to start this thing up. I don't want to waste too much time. All right, we'll walk to about here. We'll turn around. And, well, oh, we do have the newer cluster in this one, by the way. So there is that. I like that. But let's not waste too much time, and we'll get moved on to the next bus, which is 2308. It's a 2023 ICC with the Cummins 6.7 liter, and Noah locked it. So we can't go inside of it, unfortunately. We've got dual stop arms with some stop arm camera. I almost said cameras. I meant camera. Well, I did say camera, so we're going to go with it. We've got underfloor storage, and we'll turn around to the back, which we have all LEDs back here with a signboard. Why is it flashing? There's no lights on. What's it doing? Anyways, on the right side of this thing, we can see that we have air conditioning. Oh yeah, we've got air conditioning in some of these buses, and I love it. So we can see inside here, don't mind me, Noah, we've got a light monitor in there, we've got the tablet, we've got Zonar, we've got cameras, we have everything. And I actually drive one of these 2023s, which I'll open up later. Here's a bus that doesn't have a locked door. It's bus 2421. It is a 2024 Thomas saf-t-liner C2, and it is exactly like 2401, so we'll walk around the back. All right, can I squeeze through here? I can. All right, so we'll just walk around to this side. We'll peek inside. We're not going to start it or anything. There you go. Pretty much your standard C2, just like 2401. All right, let's get moving on to, let's see, what is this? 2123. So this would be a 2021 Bluebird T3 FE All-American, and we have all LEDs. We can see that we have LED warning lights and everything. We've got dual stop arm camera, and this thing is awesome. We've got the new cluster in this thing, of course. Our 2018s and newer have the new cluster, so that is that. And that is it for 2123 and all those other buses I just did. Forget the stutter I just did. We're going to move on to 1437. This is a 2014 Bluebird T3 FE All-American. And we actually have a bus newer than this as a spare, as you guys saw earlier. And I don't know why this thing is parked over here, but it is what it is. You can see the faded sign right there. We stop at railroad crossings. I don't, but other drivers do. I'm just kidding. I stop too. All right, we've got all incandescents back here, except for the signboard. Oh, we don't even have one. Lol. But what we do have is an air horn, and I love that. We've got Zonar and everything. We'll peep inside. All right. So I'm not going to start it up. It's going to be exactly like, what was it, 1537 or whatever that was. That other T3 with the old gauge cluster. Anyways, that's it for the lonely bus, bus 37. And now for Connor's bus, which he has conveniently locked me out of. I guess he doesn't want me playing around with his bus, so he locked me out. Alright, it's a 2018 Bluebird T3 FE, and I'm sure you can probably figure out the numbering system by now. It is year/number. Some drivers say it the full number. I do sometimes. Sometimes I just say the last two. But anyways, we've got the signboard back here, along with LEDs at the bottom, and then our warning lights are incandescent. And then we have an air horn, of course. And let's see, can we look in the window? We can look in the window. Now it's time for 2246. This is a 2022 ICC with the Cummins. And, well, we've got gray seats in there. I don't know if I've pointed that out with the other CEs yet, at least the newer ones. Stop arm camera, dual stop signs. And in the back, it is pretty much like all the 23s. I don't think we changed the spec going from 22 to 23. Anyways, so let's walk on inside here. There's our newer CE dash. Come to the back here. We've got air conditioning. We've got a camera on the air conditioner, which I think Connor would fix eventually. I don't think he's updating any content right now. He's just worked on it too much. And it looks awesome. Anyways, moving on to the newest CE in the fleet. This is bus 2455. This is a 2024 ICC with the Cummins. We've got a chrome grille, which I love. Can't fit through there because I'm fat. Not actually, but in ROR I am. Anyways, we've got dual stop arms with stop on camera. We've got underfloor storage. And let's see, we've got all LEDs in the back. A lot of our newer CEs, at least 21s and up, are pretty much the same. I don't even think we have any 21 CEs anymore. I think Connor replaced those. But anyways, moving on to bus 2256. This is a 2022 Bluebird T3 FE All-American, and the door is open, so we're going to be able to start it up, assuming it has keys in it. Let's see, we've got a stop arm camera, dual stop arm. All right, let's walk through this side. All right, become skinny for a moment and fit through there. Back there. All right, and let's see, there's the back. All right. Let's go ahead and let's see. Does this thing have any keys in it? Okay, we do have keys in it. So let's go ahead and let's start it up. Alright, there's the purr of the Cummins 6.7 liter engine in there. Let's give it a couple of revs. Oh, this thing sounds amazing. But we can't waste any time. Let's go ahead and we'll shut it off. Here's 62 and 64. Both of them are 2024 Thomas saf-t-liner C2s with the Cummins. We're not going to walk through both of them. We're just going to walk through one of them, which will be 62, since they are both the same. We've got blue seats in here with a black driver's seat. All right, there we go. Here's your C2 dash. Let's walk around to the back, where we have all of our lights, which are all LED on this thing, like all of our newer buses are. Alright, we have dual stop arms with a stop sign camera, which is awesome. And that is it for 62 and 64, which are both 2024 Thomas saf-t-liner C2s with the Cummins. Here's 1767. It's a 2017 Bluebird T3 FE All-American. And this is a pretty cool bus. It's like all the other T3s. We have a single stop sign on this, which is LED. And then we come around to the back. We have incandescent warning lights with a signboard on the back, which is LED. And then we'll walk around the passenger side here, where we will walk on inside. And we're not going to start this one up. We've already started up a few T3s. All right, there we go. And the build plate on this thing is massive. So yeah, that's it for bus 1767, a 2017 Bluebird T3 FE All-American. And here is 1967, the other bus 67. It's a 2019 ICC with the Cummins. We've got circular cross views on this, along with dual stop signs and a stop arm camera to catch the bad guys. We've got tinted windows. I don't know if I've noticed that with the other buses or not. Maybe I'm just tired. Anyways, we've got LEDs up top and everywhere. We've got the signboard. And let's get over to the other side. And I just got to the passenger side and just noticed that we have a green IC badge, which is interesting. Anyways, we've got underfloor storage, and that is about it for 1967, a 2019 ICC with the Cummins. And this is a bus that I know you guys have been waiting to see a detailed look at. Bus 2369, my bus. It's a 2023 ICC with the Cummins. We've got dual stop arms with the stop arm camera, underfloor storage. This bus is decked out. Let's see, we've got all LEDs on this thing, even everything. That's what I lost my train of thought. Anyways, let's go ahead. We'll go on inside and we will walk to the back. All right, we've got sonar and a camera on the air conditioner. That's my favorite camera right there. That's where I catch all the bad kids. Anyways, let's go ahead. We'll start it up. Oh, listen to that. I hear that every time I go to routes. Absolutely amazing. Let's give it a couple of revs. Oh, there we go. All right, we don't have too many buses to go, but I ain't got time. Time is not renewable, so we'll shut the bus off and we'll finish out the fleet tour. Alrighty, and since I don't feel like having anybody touch my bus, we are going to lock the doors on this thing. Next up is 2370. It's also a 2023 ICC with the Cummins, exactly like 2369. But, well, there are no differences whatsoever. We've got all LEDs like the other bus. And, yeah, that is it for 2370, a 2023 ICC with the Cummins. And now moving on to the oldest CE we have at the Cummins, we have 1772. It's a 2017 ICC with the Cummins. No air conditioning in this bus. We have incandescents up top, along with an LED stop arm. Let's see, in the back, we have incandescents up top. I don't know why, but it'd be weird to have incandescents in the front and LEDs in the back. Actually, I do know why. It looks stupid. Anyways, we've got underfloor storage. Let's go on inside. We have a light monitor that looks a little futuristic right there. That light monitor is in 1967 too, by the way. Let's see. Let's walk to the back. Okay, no air conditioning on this bus, so the kids are going to have to sit there and sweat. But anyways, that is it for 1772, a 2017 ICC with the Cummins. And here's 2476. It's one of our 2024 C2s, and it is exactly like the rest of them. But we will walk around it here. So, obviously 2024 C2, Cummins, all LED, signboard on the back. This thing is awesome. All right, we'll run around to the other side. All right, there we go. That's it for 2476, a 2024 Thomas saf-t-liner C2 with the Cummins. So here's 2388. It's a 2023 Bluebird T3FE All-American, all LED, and, well, we are looking at a beautiful bus right here, just like the rest of these buses, except for maybe 1002. I don't like that bus. I don't know why I just climbed the fence. That was an accident. Anyways, here's the back of bus 2388, and now let's go ahead and, alright. Oh, this is a problem. Alright, I managed to squeeze through there. There we go. So that's it for 2388, a 2023 Bluebird T3FE All-American. And second to last, we have a 2020 ICC with the Cummins bus 2097, all LED right here, and we have air conditioning in this bus. Oh yeah. Only we don't have a chrome grille. That's the only thing that could be better, but you know, you do have to have a variety in spec. We've got a green IC badge right there. I love that. I'm going to have to make sure 69 has that later. Alright, there we go. All LED, like I said. Okay, and now we got to fit through here again. Alright, there we did it. Alright, squeeze through there. Let's go, we'll walk on inside, and let's see, we've got the light monitor. So essentially, this thing is just like 1767. With air conditioning. And last but not least, we have 2499. It's a 2024 ICC with the Cummins. One of our best buses right here. I love the 23s and 24s. We've got dual stop sign, a stop arm camera, underfloor storage, tinted windows, and we have LEDs everywhere with a signboard on the back. Alright, let's walk on inside here. This thing is very identical to my bus. In fact, it is probably the exact same spec as my bus. And yeah, this is it for the Anderson Consolidated Schools fleet tour. So overall, I would say Anderson has a really good fleet. The only thing I would recommend to Connor is variety. Just like any company, you know, pretty much any company. I would like to see some, you know, spec variety. Not having every single new bus have a chrome grille, you know. Like all the 23s and 24s, they're all the same spec. But other than that, this fleet is great. Unfortunately, I can't give out the content as the company is private. So that is that. But if you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it. Get subscribed if you haven't already. As always, I have a link to the channel, Discord server in the description below. With that being said, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.